Ryan Steinekert with Chris Woods, music teacher at Rich High School and Rich Middle School. Chris, thanks for your time today.
Yeah, hi Ryan, thanks for coming.
You've had a busy spring. Tell me about it.
Oh, it's been crazy busy. You know, we finished Grease and we worked really hard, had successful nights, all 4 nights, and and then I got to work on Annie with the middle school, and I was sort of feeling like it might be a little more than I could chew because I had about 8 weeks to get it together, but we did it, and it turned out very well.
Do you start on Annie? I mean, do you start on the middle school musical before Grease was finished up?
Yeah, we got all of our materials, and the kids had started memorizing their lines before the actually opening night for Grease.
I don't think we've talked to you and I about Grease since you did the show, and I loved the local jokes, the local flavor, and things like that, and just it was so much fun, so many different actors and people participating that just seemed to have fun with it, did a great job.
Yeah, and that's the key. We want people to come and just recognize the kids are having a blast. And sometimes rehearsals aren't fun, and sometimes they're giving me the business about wanting more time. I think one of the biggest complaints was that they just didn't have enough time to work on their lines because I was pushing them to dance a lot. And that's the direction we're going with this. I want a lot more dancing, a lot more singing, because I love it. It's eye candy for people that come and watch it on stage. And, fortunately for us, it turned out very well. I was just so proud of the kids, but that is the key. I want them to have fun. I want them laughing. A lot of the local flavor that you hear and that you heard in there was just all improvised. A lot of it happened during rehearsal, and I was like, "Hey, I like that. I like what you just did. Let's keep it." So that's how it ended up in the play.
A lot of fun. How did you said Annie went pretty well?
Yeah, I was very happy with how Annie turned out. Our junior high kids, and we got some seriously talented kids that we'll be bringing up to the high school in a couple years. But they worked very hard, and I think they recognized it as a privilege to be able to, come over to here to the high school and put on a musical. We decided to do it 2 nights, which, historically wasn't something that they had done before. But I felt like, we spent $1,145 on that license for Annie, so I wanted to make sure that they had a chance to perform it more than once. The cool thing about that play is all the choreography was done by 2 7th graders. Natalie Perry and Eden Daly, they came up with all the choreographies for it, and it was wonderful.
That's really great. Getting more than maybe a lot of people involved and students involved. That's great.
Yeah, and I hope that's something we can also bring to the high school. Last year, a couple of the high school students choreographed one of the big scenes for High School Musical. And so I'd like to see student-driven choreographies as well.
You got a couple of weeks left in school. What is your focus once those musicals get over?
So we have our big choir concert and senior recital, which will happen next week on the 24th. Starts at 6:30, and the choir concert is a Disney theme this year, so all Disney songs. And then our senior recital is going to feature, several of these kids that have been involved in the music program for 4 years of their high school tenure, and I think you won't be disappointed.
Tell me again, date and time of that concert.
Yeah, the concert's May 24th, 6:30 in the high school auditorium. And then the senior recital will happen shortly after that at 7:45.
Chris, anything else we should touch on?
It's just been a great year. Looking at the first trimester, we had an awesome concert. Second trimester, awesome band concert, plus all the games we played at with the pep band. And then the musicals during this third trimester have been a lot of fun. It's been very rewarding for me.
It's rewarding for the community, for the students to have somebody like you here, Chris. Your passion, your love of music, and having the arts here, it's invaluable to the kids in the school. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, can I add one more plug? I'm going to be offering, the schools will be offering summer music classes throughout the month of June, and so I'd like to see a lot of kids sign up for that. And I'll be integrating some classes for the elementary kids as well, which people have been asking for. So we'll do that for the summer. It's going to cost a little bit of money, but it'll be $200 for the 4 or 5 weeks that it lasts.
If people want to get their kids involved with that, just contact the high school?
They can contact me, and they can contact Carla Allen over at the junior high, and then we'll make arrangements from there.
Chris Woods, thanks so much for your time.
Great, thank you. Thanks for coming, Ryan.